There's something I wanna say. Try and understand. There's another in my life. He's my lover, and I'm your wife.
You, me, and he. What we gonna do, baby? Whoa, ha, whoa, ha, whoa, ha, 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 whoa, ha.
Whoa ha ha ha.
Whoa, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha, ha.
Have we done a whole Thruples playlist?
No, we haven't.
We should.
We should.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should. Why not?
Yeah.
Everybody, welcome back to the blackest show about nothing. It's Jade and XD.
It's you, me, and he.
Yes, welcome to a lovely and brand new episode here with Jade and XD. This is a free episode.
Yes.
So you are able to watch the visuals for free on our Patreon and our YouTube channel. Because it's a special occasion in true Jade and XD tradition. It is the season premiere of Love After Lockup.
After Lockup. What you gonna watch, baby?
I'll get to have my feelings about all this later. But how was the Tiaga? Happy Pride.
Thank you.
Yeah. All that jazz. How is you? How are things?
I'm good. I'm fine, nigga. I'm doing the best I can. I've chosen. Listen, watching these people or these programs really just puts things into perspective for myself. So
yeah, I have.
So I will not complain today.
Yeah, in the gospel song, my good days outweigh my bad days, and I won't complain. You hear me? Because
Zoran is doing a good job. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching this nigga.
I hear things are sunny in Mamdanistan.
They I don't want to speak too soon. Because they're always looming under his eye. Speaking of which, good job, Zoran. I'm still watching you, but I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. You know what I'm saying? I finished. We got the season finale of the testimonials. I think you need to go.
The funniest thing was that when I was on Hulu the other day, and I saw the picture, I see that Elizabeth Scientologist is in it, and so I was like, Jade gonna tell me I need to go watch this fucking show.
Yes. So you do. I understand that you hate children, and rightfully so. I give you and Mandy all of your space to feel how you feel. Howsoever, this doesn't feel like there was a scene in the last, and maybe this is me being the mother of a almost teenager, or me being a grown woman and having once been a girl teenager. I don't know or maybe just me being a human. I'm not sure. But
okay.
I had one little teeny spark of like, oh, yes. And then I was like, damn, I got to watch this show with Noah. We got to watch the whole thing through, because I've had to, I've been having the real conversations with her, especially since she commutes on her own and shit. So even this morning, I was like, listen, if a nigga sits down next to you and pulls his dick out, how do you react? Like, I have to literally give her scenarios.
Gotta run through the scenarios.
Because people are sick. You know what I'm saying? And so
run through the gigs so the gigs don't run through you.
So the gigs don't run through you. So we had that conversation. So I'm like, I need to watch this with her because yes, as soon as these girls get their periods, they become eligible to marry old niggas, and that's disgusting. And even though she knows that, I want her to see the rhetoric. I want her to see the propaganda that they spew. You know what I'm saying? But there's a little empowering moment in the end. And the girl goes, spoiler alert, I guess. The girl goes, not really. She goes, nothing's, first of all, this is the first person in the whole show ever overtold June Tubman about herself, okay? And then June Tubman had a grown lady moment because she was like, let me tell you something, little girl, you don't know my life. And I was like, you don't, little Canadian girl. You don't know all that she's gone through for the last 6 seasons. So, I was like, and you don't know Poussey either. But she said, you know, the girl is basically advocating like, no, I'm fighting for these girls, right? It's a different perspective. And she's like, and nothing is more powerful than a teenage girl. And I said, you're not wrong about that, actually. Teenage girls are very powerful when they tap into their shit. And so it's I really like the direction that they're going. I didn't read the testimonials as the literature. But I'm sure they've taken some creative liberties, or like Margaret Atwood was actually in the last episode. She played like a warden in a prison or something like that. But I'm not mad at the direction that they're going with it. And I think you should just take a little gander at the little 10 episodes. You know, or was it 8? One of them. I don't know.
Ooh, that's so long. That's a heavy commitment.
It is, but it doesn't feel as ominous as Handmaid's Tale did.
Maybe
We'll have conversation.
We'll see.
Agents of Chaos. I need a couple of you to chime in. Let's have a conversation about this.
Because y'all they have not said any. They didn't say boo about
nobody. I'm over here in a corner by myself. Elisa, carry on. Y'all got me niggas in the party.
They'll chime in about Elsbeth and whatever else you want.
Oh, do they?
It's been crickets about the Testament.
No, y'all got to watch the testimonials with me. Come on. Stop being like that, everybody. Like, whatever. I'll watch the show by my goddamn self. I've been enjoying it for the last 10 episodes alone.
And that's
now,
fine.
Let me tell you. Let's pivot for a second.
Okay.
Because the sick white man who created Euphoria... I don't know what the fuck balls to the wall kind of shit this nigga. Anyway, yes.
I was going to talk to you about the end of Euphoria.
Okay.
But I was okay.
How are
Ain't
you?
nothing really happened to me. I'm working. Buy stuff, book travel, sign up with me, all that jazz. Anyway, that's all that would happen. Mm-hmm. That and something embarrassing did kind of happen to me. I threw up in public.
Oh no. How so?
So, I started a workout routine just as of June 1st.
Okay.
And so I was like, I'm dedicating the next 6 months. It's this even break, right?
Mm-hmm.
To reverse some numbers health-wise, you know what I mean?
Yes.
It has nothing to do with vanity or anything. This is about
health.
Getting some lab shit reversed, right?
Yeah.
That, and I also think I have food sensitivities that I'm trying to work through.
Did you get
I
some
think I might
allergy
be
testing?
I'm going to. That is an appointment that I need to make, actually, with a specialist. Another. I have so many things to talk about, like insurance. It's the ghetto.
Oh.
But anywho, yes. And I have a cardiology appointment in like 2 months. But I'm like, well, what if there was some shit wrong with me today? Why do I have to wait 2 months? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But anywho, what was I saying?
A scab.
Blah 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 blah.
You threw up in public.
Oh yes.
Crying and throwing up. I'm sorry. That was not nice.
I was.
I'm sorry.
Did You take a hit of the big dick, babe, because
No, just a big dick blood.
that's
Regular
giving
shit.
me.
That was an intrusive thought.
No, I was working out around the lake, and oftentimes I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start a jog. I can feel this. I'm cool. I don't feel my age. I'm still youthful. Yada yada yada.
Yeah, you are.
So I finished the workout. That wasn't the issue. I finished it. I completed it, and then. You know how like my mouth started to water, and I was like, oh no,
oh no. And you start swallowing.
And all I had in my system, I was like, what could it be? It was water that I was throwing up. So eventually I'm throwing up water. But the embarrassing thing is not what you think it is. So like, Echo Park is, you've seen it, whatever. It is a big ass lake and shit like that, right? And you expect to be a bunch of people, and there were, but there wasn't anybody around when I was throwing up. Do you know what was around?
Okay.
A swarm of geese.
Oh, they're mean. They're mean.
They're actually very pleasant. I feel like they're this close to being domesticated because when you walk through them, they like mind business and they be like, okay, I'll let you rock. And we have to share the planet.
No. I'm all the way down for it.
But so as I'm hurling, these two geese are like out of here, like, bitch, you good? Like just standing in like orbit, like.
With the necks.
Just making sure I'm all right. They don't cross or anything, and they stopped in their track just to make sure I was good. I was like, I am Sister Nature. Like that's who I am. Yeah.
No.
That's
Auntie
who I
Nature
am.
is
They
crazy.
stopped the Auntie Nature. They checked up on me. These geese checked up on me every now and then. So
Okay.
like it was embarrassing, but it was like, damn, even the nature, even Greece were like,
Damn
bitch.
nature, you
Like,
caring.
yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. But anywho, we have a really big show today.
Oh, God,
we
so
have
many things.
we're covering Love After Lockup,
Yeah.
and we're discussing another show after it because a lot of you wanted us to watch it. And Sharp Entertainment is coming with, I don't know, heat is the word, but they're coming up with stuff all summer.
You know who else is coming up with stuff all summer? The people living in the sewers of New York City. What are y'all up to?
Oh yeah.
What are you up to
Yeah,
now?
they are.
What are you up to now?
Yeah, they are. It's covert missions just in sewers.
Just like I turned the
Just-
notifications back
why
on
is-
for the citizen.
Yeah, NYPD finding people in sewers and escorting them out. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
And you want to know that? You want to know the weird, the weird part. LOL. When they reported it, all of a sudden there ain't no footage. All this CCTV everywhere, and there's no footage for them to be able to trace where the people who was reported coming out the sewers went.
Well, that again confirms what I told you about how I feel about surveillance cameras and CCTV. You know who runs that?
I know. BI. I know.
It's all in cahoots.
BI created AI, and that we talked about on one of the Patreon episodes.
Yeah,
You
one
can
of the
catch that
programs,
there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not telling you what BI is on this program, but what I will tell you is to go down to the Patreon and subscribe to us for $15. It's a wang dang doodle. You get stuff like this and more. We're talking Drag Race. We're talking Drag Race. We're starting a Watch With Us series where we feature folks from our Patreon coming on to watch stuff with us and having a wang dang doodle and discussions. Subscribe to us on YouTube. It's freer than you and me. Join our Discord. It's free. Check our socials for Jade and XD socials. Make sure if you're unsure of where to find anything, people are like, well, where's your playlist and stuff? You can always click the link, whatever. It's a Linktree link, and it has a link to Jade and XD playlist. I have a link to mine. I know Jade and XD playlist doesn't always update all the time, but I know mine does. So, because that's where I start my playlist. So you can
Yes.
always go there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Everything that you need for the show is in that Linktree. So,
Absolutely.
go there. Let's chat. Let's take a break. And let's talk about, Matt Sharp Fridays on UPN.
TDIF.
Yeah.
The D is
Oh,
for
hell.
devil.
It's, yeah. Let's take a break and we'll be back. Hit it. And we're black. So, again, welcome to a free episode. To all those who celebrate. Ha ha ha.
Oh, yeah.
We're covering this Love After Lockup season, whatever the fuck this is. Okay?
Yeah, I don't even like you. They put it. You saw it on the app. It's like, is this the middle of
It said season 7, episode 9, and I was like, suck my dick. Y'all better go back and rewind and renumber these shits. I was just like, I hate it. It's so dumb. We have a lot to get through. I know we're going to end with I don't even know what to call them, but we're gonna end with them, and y'all know who. Because before we begin,
Mtume, that's what we call them. You, me, and he.
Yeah, Mtume. Yeah, especially with them braids.
Yeah.
We'll get to the. I want to say
the whole episode is called
years,
"I See My People, but I Don't See My People."
Yeah. Yes.
I don't like all of this cosplay. I don't like this.
I don't. Oh, yeah. So, this episode was a big ad for the next program that was going to air in 90 minutes later.
Your fucking production did their big one, Matt Sharp.
Oh, bigly, because there would be no way in I would actually give a shit about This Is Polly. I would wait for you all to tell me about it, which is crazy because I've watched outrageous. I watch outrageous shit, but I'm like, WeTV outrageous is a little different. But let's start.
This is not about Polly. This is not about Polly. Ain't the problem. You see what I'm saying?
No, this is about capitalism. And you forcing shit down our throats. It's like AI, right? Because this whole thing was like, every commercial was This Is Polly, This Is Polly, This Is Polly. Scenes from this season of This Is Polly.
Oh, see.
Are we currently watching it? You know what I mean? Like all through Love After Lockup.
I watched it on the app. So I don't know if it's the time of day in which I watched it. I don't know what these niggas are on, but all of my commercials were about old people buying golds and silver and palladium and the not the stock exchange. You know, the currency people. Like it was all about that.
Yeah, that's definitely you're watching prime geriatric television.
Yeah.
Also watch those things because parents are looking into them and they're a lot scammy.
I can tell by the commercial.
Yeah, I've watched so many news stories about how people will invest like hundreds of thousands of dollars because they're thinking they're buying solid gold, which I get, but they're not. And all of a sudden the business will go belly up with their money.
Yeah.
No gold.
Yeah.
And they'd be asked out.
Yeah.
Retirements. Having to go back to work.
They got these old black
80.
men on there playing golf talking about I bought all this gold and I'm so happy I did it. And I was like, I don't like this predatory shit. I don't like this. See, my mother is already, because my mother already falls susceptible to the black woman AI music. And this is where I start. I'm noticing her going down a slippery slope to the, you know, as seen on TV route where she starts buying stuff off the QVC.
Oh, my mother already did that. She
Oh, that was my
now
grandma's
it's
jam.
a
But
yeah. Like yesterday, my mother sent me a link, and I had to go. She's lucky it was legit because it was a link about like diet sodas and their stuff, and of course there was some arguable stuff in it, but like most medical journals. But it did come from a legit University of Miami magazine. But I was like, Mom, what did we talk about sending me links for Facebook? And she's like, I know, but just look at it. And I was like, okay. No.
you want to know a problematic thought I just had? Miami shouldn't have no university. What kind of learning is going on? That's not...
You about to piss off
I
everybody
know.
who went to University of Miami that listened to our program.
I'm just kidding.
So let's pick somebody. Who are we starting with?
Okay, we know who we're ending. You know what? Let's start black. Let's start with the Black Kardashians and Xavier.
Oh, new couple. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Carrington and Zay. Chrisette Michelle and the baby.
I saw. How do you feel about Chrisette Michelle now? I've seen a lot. I've seen much discussion around stories of redemption and black women and how we, you know, because we already are the most hated person in society, but you know, how do you feel about that as it pertains to Chrisette Michelle performing at this inauguration 6 years ago?
People forgive men for a lot less. I think when people talk about cancellation, they talk about it as much as the person they specifically want canceled. But in reality, the only people that ever get canceled are black women because of the fact that it's already so difficult for black women to be just seen regularly, right? And black women make the world go round. I just had a general dislike for her.
Where does this stem from? Because you're
it's not a general dislike. It's just like you know what I mean? Like I could take her or leave her, but I don't have like I like some of her music, and I think a lot of people have this erroneous belief that they can change things from the inside because that's what our parents told us that we have the power to do because they believe certain idealistic aspects.
Oh, that fell right under good government jobs. Stuff. You know what I'm saying? They were sold a dream.
Yes. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like, I don't like when people talk about being canceled, I'd be like, first of all, canceling is stupid because y'all took that too far. That was just Joanne the scammer.
And then you're ruining kids because kids don't have they pendulum. It ain't balanced over there, so then they don't. Anyway, they'd be like, stone this nigga, and he's 8. Like, you know, like
yeah,
it's crazy.
It's like no, there's needs to be a cultural understanding of nuance and in other words, niggas got to get real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, and people are operating off these extremes. Like, and I get that. Like, they're like, oh, they're canceled. I never want to fuck with them again. Blah blah blah. It's a personal constitution. That's your thing, right? However, get real. That's all I'll say.
I agree.
That's all I'll say.
I first of all, I'm grateful to hear your answer. I do agree with you wholeheartedly, especially as a black woman. But watching black women are offered no give, no elasticity, no retribution, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? And now, if I saw her, would I be looking at her sideways? And yes, of course.
Yes, that has nothing to do with Trump.
Hey, I don't know.
Listen, I saw her on reality TV, and that's the problem.
I saw her in Love Jones the musical. Okay, that would be my number 2 reason.
I also Oh, I can't say that.
No,
here. I
you
can't
cannot.
say that.
And my number one would be that inauguration, and I would have to be like, girl, I just need to understand where the fuck your head was at. I just want to know where your head was at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Would I call it some stupid shit? Absolutely. Would I let her forget it? Probably never. Also, does that mean that you should be ousted from society for the rest of your days? No. Snoop is the great disappointment in this, and he ain't the only one. But using him as an example, this nigga went on a tirade expressing how niggas are clowns and everything else, you know, for aligning themselves with the loogie. And then you did that very fucking thing. You are a fucking joke. But they hold this girl's feet to the fire for the rest of her days, where, you know, then your whole career is gone. You can't do nothing. Like, I can't fully agree with that. You know what I'm saying? That's not she ain't R. Kelly. Get that nigga out of here. You know what I mean?
There's levels of egregious behavior, right? And I think when anybody nowadays makes any simple infraction to whatever made up stupid rules that folks have, all of a sudden they're an abomination.
Right.
You know, they are every ER-ist and stuff.
Exactly.
under the sun. You know, I think society in general is turning into Reddit users, and I say that in how like everybody operates on in absolutes now.
Yeah.
And I think it's because there's no room for
or discussion or accountability for niggas to actually have productive conversations that lead to accountability and understanding.
Yeah, and it's all rooted in lack of critical thinking.
Yeah.
And because social and the internet doesn't allow for time. Because time is crucial in the internet, and if you're not the quickest to respond with the most immediate reaction or whatever, you're kind of dead in the water. And so that's why people come up with these asinine comments. Oh, they're dead to me, blah blah blah, it's canceled, yep, blah 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 blah, without necessarily taking a step back and be like, well, what does this mean? This is why, you know, Monique, for what it's worth, she will always be like, come on home, sister, you know what I mean, you did me wrong. But
now let me be clear,
at some point
I got
have
some absolutes. But
yes, again, but like, I can't compare Chrisette Michelle to nobody's R. Kelly.
No.
I can't compare Chrisette Michelle's infractions to Snoop Dogg.
No.
I can't compare her singing at an inauguration to anything Kanye West has said on the internet and then some. But I
think it's a slippery slope too if you do not understand why what you did was harmful and why what you did was irresponsible.
It would be different if after that, because she was quite apologetic, and her rationale was, you know, I'm changing shit from the inside.
You're never gonna
not
do that,
necessarily sister. If you can't beat them, join them situation, but like, or this trying to bridge unity. That's another.
No, because I don't. We
but like,
take
you know
that
what I mean?
We are the world and throw it.
Yeah, we're way too forgiving of a people. You know what I mean?
Let me not say that, because y'all know I love.
That's who we are as a people.
Yeah, and
you know, black people are love, and so
it's also rooted in forgiveness for white supremacy and colonialism. And I ain't got time.
Well, this is why I lean on this idea of black people are rooted in love.
We are.
And yes, and sometimes that love is usurped and or taken for granted and or channeled in a way that it goes against our best interest.
Oh, la Russell. Anyway, we should get to this conversation.
Yeah. Oh yes, I'm sorry.
No, it's not you.
Let's back to Croissant and the baby. So this takes place in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Oh, yes.
The story. She, Carrington Michelle, she shows up to her family's house for a Mumu party.
Oh, yes. I said a Mumu party with the sisters in Russia.
Yes, yes. Mumu parties with the sisters in Russia. With her stepdaddy, who
He was the one to call
I
of
didn't
8
catch
Ball
his
at
name.
MJG. I don't know.
Yeah, but I was like, he gives every black morning radio host. So
Oh.
you know what I mean? So take that with what you will. Right?
Or he is a former
So,
rapper of
yeah,
the Southern
that too.
variety.
Or he was a bodyguard of said rapper.
That also tracks as well. Now,
Yes, because he
Carrington.
has
Oh,
the energy of
yeah, he
a
does.
bodyguard.
Yes, he does. And he
And
allegedly can cook. He
he
probably
makes
makes
a
the
mean breakfast.
baby. He can also make the dirtiest pan of rice. Okay, and he's
Mm-hmm.
always requested to
Mm-hmm.
bring the dirty rice to the cookout. But
Mm-hmm.
Carrington Michelle is 25. She's a health insurance agent, and Zay Baby is 27. And he has been in prison for 7.5 years for robbery and aggravated assault.
Yes, I will say he's a little on the cute side.
He's a
You know, we
handsome
don't
young man.
necessarily get that often on this program. So I was like, okay. They've been together for 2.5 years, but the gag is that she has never seen him in person.
Yeah.
They've just been emailing and calling asterisk. So, like, she, we've all done this. She be saying, lying on the phone, about what she can do and what she can't do. And so she was lying and saying that she was a good cook. And so she was sending him pictures that she found on the internet of nice looking home cooked meals, so
Yeah.
that they didn't look too perfect, to send him, so that she could be affirmed in his life as a good woman or whatever the fuck.
And it is, I don't know if you've seen that black lady in Arkansas who be cooking them spreads, and her kids start putting her on the internet. She made like a Easter spread. She be making soul.
She had like 9 cakes.
Yeah,
For no
nigga
reason.
should be like, today for Sunday dinner we have a butterscotch cake, fried chicken, potato salad, but everything looks like it just looks like phenomenal, like home and garden and shit. It looks like she took all of that lady's dishes and sent it to this nigga, and she can't make eggs.
No, she ruined a pan while we were watching her. Also, don't make eggs with a fork. Like I was
I was like, we scrambling in the pan. I did get it. I have lazy scrambled before, but it wasn't no spatula. Like there was just no. It was no right. It was just hither and thither eggs.
Meanwhile, her stepdaddy is making breakfast. You hear me? Just no hog
Okay.
spared. You hear me? Just
Silly with the tray outside the door.
Yeah, it was just. They don't make breakfast like that
Yo,
no
that's
more.
the
You know
best
what I
breakfast
mean?
in all of cinematic history. I argue your mother. That's the best looking breakfast in all of cinematic history.
Which pissed me off, because where did we get folks' pants? Celie didn't want to become a chef. She didn't want to open a restaurant.
No, it's just exhausting. And I get it. As a bitch who went
And
to
folks'
culinary
pants is
school,
not-
doesn't want to work in a restaurant, and made folks' pants. No,
That's crazy.
I'm defending her.
That's you, Celie. Oh my god.
Jade, aka Makidara.
Oh my god.
No, I did all
You
those
did
things,
make
and I
folks'
understand
pants.
fully why that bitch set up in that shop and quietly scrolled and read her books and said, "Come here and get these limited edition pants."
Because women couldn't wear pants like that anyway.
Exactly.
So she was like, I hit it. Easy street.
So there we go.
That is so funny.
Anyway,
So at this Mumu party, her sisters are gathering her, right? They're just like, what are you doing?
yeah,
Like in true sister fashion.
Yeah.
Like, are you sure this is the right nigga for you? And we go into her baby daddy and her past situation. So she has a child. who I appreciate them not showing on camera.
Yeah, I do too.
And how you know that is because she is blurred out in photos.
Yes.
And so apparently they broke up. She's still hurt by him or the scenario because they're supposed to get married.
They were
And
engaged.
he got married on her.
They were engaged for 2 years, had a child, a whole future built, and he got married on her overseas.
Yeah. So she was crying and upset about it.
She's not over it.
And he looked kind of fine, but I don't know. That's just me.
They look kind of alike even through the blur. I don't know. Not to
Yeah,
be all white lady about it, but similar builds, complexions, like they just it looked similar. But she tells her family that they're getting married within 30 days of him being out, and they didn't attack her. They didn't even just like start voicing their concerns. They actually asked her what her concerns were. They were like, okay, putting all of these details together, 7.5 years, almost 8 years incarcerated. He's this age. This was a pivotal time. Wah, 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 wah. Do you have concerns about diving into something this quickly? But she is not healed. And I understand that nobody is healed. But she is... I don't know if she is healing in the way that is healthiest for her.
No, this seems like this is rebound that has gone too far.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because remember when I said we put an asterisk in the calling thing? So she has not been to see him because she is not on his books or anything like that.
Right.
And that includes calling.
Yes. Yeah.
So they can email one another, but in order for them to speak, she gotta do a 3-way or be with his sister.
And the reason is because her brother is incarcerated, which is how she met him on a video call. Brother was basically on a FaceTime in the poke and, was like, hey, come say what's up to my sister. And niggas love to talk. Okay. Niggas love to talk. And so they all came in, hey, sister, blah, 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 and then they want to see a lady and all those kind of things. And then she noticed the quiet nigga in the background, and it was Zay Baby. And so he was back there, flexing and being quiet and mysterious. Don't say that, Jade. And and it's a meme I sent you one time many years ago. But he was in the back being quiet and mysterious, and he caught her attention. So because she is on her brother's books for visitation and for calling, she cannot be on for 2 inmates at the same time.
Yeah. So his sister is irritated by the whole thing.
Hates her. Hates the situation.
All his sisters, actually.
Yeah.
They're just can't stand her. They tolerate her because he like her for some reason.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So, they finally talk. His sister is like, here, I'm a 3-way y'all because y'all getting on my nerves.
Yeah.
Here, finally. Right? They talk on the phone and everything is cool. He's supposed to get out at some point. And she hasn't spoken to him because he was allegedly in the shoe or something. And he finally gets out. They talk. His sister rolls her eyes the whole conversation.
All the sisters are listening. It's humiliating. It's humiliating for her because she did not use her critical thinking to say, wait, his sister connected us on this call, so she could be listening at any moment.
Also, what makes you think the government isn't listening?
Well, she don't
Because
care about that.
Why wouldn't that you're putting all of your visitations at risk for everybody.
Oh yeah. Oh that. Yes. Yeah. You're right.
Because we
Yes.
learned that last season with that
With
other
the other.
couple.
Yeah. You're right. I didn't even think about that actually. Well, regardless, they had her on a speakerphone and they're all pointing and laughing while she is. Does your sister like me? Now she has a secret, because of course, and her secret is she's been lonely. So, and they've never met. So she continued to date. All right. She continued to date. She's on dating apps.
Mm-hmm.
She's having a good time, entertaining herself. And she was
Mm-hmm.
going to tell him until he told her that he got her name tattooed on his wrist.
Yeah. A hot ballpoint pen.
And then his ex
And
comes over to
so,
the sister's house.
yes, because they all live for McKenna, apparently. They think that she is the Beyonce of Little Rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
We haven't met her yet, but she comes over. But that was them. I don't have any things for them yet. No, there was no real drama.
No.
Nothing really spicy, but we'll get into them, I'm sure, later on.
Yeah.
Let's visit a couple we know. Gigi, Mumu, and Bonita.
Oh, Bonita. Miss Bonita. The medium.
This was Chris Rogers' first introduction to these people. And he was like, her real name is Bonita. I was like, yes. And he was like, oh, she makes dick waffles. I was like, she sure does.
Yeah.
He was like, I just want to make sure that's what I'm watching. I was like, yeah, no, that's real. But yeah, that's what she's doing. And she's currently filling said dick waffles with white frosting.
So that.
With her homegirls. Yeah. Anywho, Gigi is out in this farm with these cow pattern shit kickers.
Just hold on for a pause for a second. Because those dick waffles were also like egg glazed. Like they were. And they had veins.
Yeah, they were like molded and stuff. I'm like, how lucrative is this business? Like, how is everybody in Baltimore that horny that they are buying erotic?
Do not get Baltimore on our
waffles and
motherfucking backs.
Well, who else? Like, I don't think she's shipping globally.
I pray not.
Waffles don't ship that.
Well, even though that girl,
no,
she shipped that sauce, they got a whole bunch of niggas.
Imagine
sick.
you go on fucking Goldbelly and you see a
Dick
frozen
waffles.
10-pack of dick waffles. A taste of Baltimore.
You know what the dick waffles? Okay. So you know how an insecure man will like, you might be going to have a night with your girlfriends and the insecure man will say some stupid shit like, well, all you all do is get together and suck dicks or something stupid, right? I feel like those waffles are for the parties that those type of niggas think that women are doing when we get together, or excuse me, dick loving people are doing when we get together.
And that's fine. Again, is that happening that frequently in the city?
I don't
in Baltimore
know, 'cause
City
I don't go
or
to
Baltimore
dick
County?
parties. But somebody's having dick parties because Miss Bonita got a business.
Anywho, she's out in the farm with her mama.
Natisse.
With Natisse, with these cow pattern shit kickers on, with her mom and her daughter. And Damon calls Mumu. And nothing really happens to them, so we can summarize them really quickly. So like he calls Gigi, they being freaky frogs on the phone. He's about to get out on Monday. However, he has orchestrated a plan that he gets out on Monday. Then he spends the night with Gigi, has his cousin pick him up, and then restage a coming home for Bonita the next
On
day.
Tuesday. Mm-hmm.
On Tuesday. The way I'm going to read you on Tuesday. So that's pretty much it. Actually,
Okay.
we haven't.
A little backstory for anybody who might be new listening to this season, didn't listen to
Oh
last.
yeah.
Goddess, aka Gigi, is 28. She's a hairstylist and a nursing student. Damon, aka Mumu, is 30, and he was in jail for possession of a handgun. Okay, Damon, aka Mumu, is engaged to Miss Bonita, and they got children. All right. He wants to be in a throuple, but he has not yet disclosed Gigi's existence to Bonita, and he has not told Gigi that he is engaged to Bonita. Bonita is just his baby mother in her eyes, and so, or the mother of his children. Also, in the last season, Miss Bonita essentially robbed him of his storage unit so that she could take care of, ends, which might lend back to the conversation around how many people are having dick parties, but that's neither here nor there right now. She sold many of his things out of his storage unit, put 2 padlocks, and sent his mother and Gigi She has also rebought herself an engagement ring, a cubic zirconium, to replace the engagement ring that he bought her before he went to prison, because he will be getting out soon. And so this is the backstory. So he wants to be in a throuple, but has not yet expressed to either party his desires.
Yeah. And that was them. Let's take a break, and we'll come back with more Jade and XD. Hit it, and we're black. Again, we're doing Love After Lockup. Let's move on to another couple that we do know, Rich and Felicia.
Oh, A-Lap Rocky and Bad Babe.
We met them last season. He is he's a Negro of the anime variety.
Yeah.
Because remember, we met him. He was in like a dojo of sorts.
Oh, that's right.
Training.
That's right. I forgot about that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
He's a podcast listener. I'll tell you that.
He so Rich, aka No Rush Rocky, or as late as possible Rocky, is 34. He's a real estate investor out of Houston, Texas. Felicia, aka Fee, aka Bad Baby, is 26. She has been in jail for 9 years for armed robbery, prison, in Louisiana. We met them last season. He saw a psychic that looked like Paula Deen, and she told him they were supposed to meet, but they are doomed or something to that degree. Bad
She's a jackal, something like that.
Yeah, something to that effect. Bad Baby is Sicilian, allegedly. They are very. I don't.
Because I was so confused, especially because race is so mixy when you get further into different states and things.
Oh,
like
cultures
Louisiana
and race and yeah, there's a lot going. It's swampy.
Like,
no pun intended.
Like the Creole, like I was getting Creole. But
I was, and then I wasn't.
I wasn't either. I don't. Like I said, it's weird because Aunt Stephanie showed up and that threw my whole game off. But then then the school shooter brother was there, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, but you also give Jackson, so it's just like a lot. Like,
No,
you know what I
you
mean?
were on the money first. You know, he's a movie theater. You know,
But I also think
villain.
there's different.
There's a lot going on there, and I don't quite know how I want to discuss it.
Okay, we'll just leave it on the
Well,
playground and
just
describe what we saw.
exactly. I think that because I felt lots of things, and I didn't quite. I didn't know how to. I didn't know how I wanted to express those, and I realized as we are recording this, I still don't. It's release day now. Backstory: they've been talking for 6 years. There is some X that is going to pop up at some point or another in this season because he was made mention of being a very jealous and controlling individual in previous season of Love During. She is a very family oriented gal, and they are very they're very tight knit.
That's a good term.
Yes. She has not seen her family in the 9 years that she's been locked up or hugged them. And so that was a big source of contention for them as a family because of how tight knit they are. So they link up to meet No Rush Rocky for the first time ever. And
Yeah, at a Holiday Inn Express.
yes, at the high top.
The high tops, yeah, where they
the rectangle
where you
high
have
top.
continental breakfast.
Exactly, in the morning. Now Auntie walks in, and she's got
I meant to draw her actually.
who think locks question mark with faux locks question mark attached to them, up in a fan flower old
It looked
white
like a
patty
rib
lip.
cage, but
Yeah,
in white lock form.
but then she
It
had
had a long tendril.
she had
here.
one long Shirley Temple. I was gonna say something else.
That's why I said tendril. Tendril. I made you out of
Tunnel.
clay.
Oh, it's a tendril. But she had one long Shirley Temple curl in the front of loose hair, with this thing going on in the back.
Yeah, it was very LaBelle inspired. If
Yeah.
LaBelle was a group of mice.
Or like LaBelle had eyes. You know what I'm saying? The LaBelles had eyes type of situation is what was
Yeah. Oh
happening.
yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
And
like if
then
Nona Gay was bitten by when she had rabies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna breeze right past that. So ooh. So
Sometimes I work out things in my head and then okay, I'm sorry.
So they're also like deeply aggressive people, or want to be seen as deeply aggressive.
They want to be seen as deeply
You know what
aggressive.
I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like some weird Bobby Boucher mafioso type shit because
For no
there's
reason. I didn't get that energy at all because last season she made it seem like her daddy used terms like mullion and things like
exactly
that. Right?
or nigger.
And
you know, like just like
yeah.
you know,
Yeah, like he was a part of the 5 families, and when we meet them, I'm like, oh, well, this is
like that nigga wears a life alert.
Yeah,
It was really auntie and cousin. I was like, y'all the two rowdy ones. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the two.
Oh, Haley and hair.
In hair. And yeah, white bell.
I'm not calling those locks.
No.
Yeah, I'm not.
You call her Wabel.
Yeah, Wabel.
That's what we're going to call Auntie Wabel.
Auntie Wabel.
But they are like very proud to be Sicilian, but they are from somewhere in Louisiana. They're not from New Orleans. That girl claimed New Orleans. I
Oh no, they're from Louisiana. It's
They're from
somewhere. It's just
yeah,
it's
it's
not
just
New
not New
Orleans.
Orleans.
It's
But yeah, so they're like, yes, it's very Waterboy, but make it five families. It is.
yeah.
It's weird energy.
It's like if Floribama Shore had mafia. Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly. Oh my God! I don't know who that is.
Um. But anywho, uh, what happened with them? Oh
Um,
yeah. So he meets up with the family. Um, he keeps saying that the ancestors are making this responsible for them to be together,
I'm
and I wish they
tired.
would stop blaming ancestors for that.
Yeah, no. I'm
Um,
tired of these black men on these Mass Sharp Entertainments lying on the. Actually, not all of you all's ancestors were savory, mine included.
I told you.
You know what I'm saying? I
You
should
watch
have.
Woman King.
I forgot actually, as I meant to tell you after, for our cocaine playlist, I should have put my cousin's song on there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Honorable mention. Don't
Because you
look
saw,
any
because you
further.
saw, yeah, I'm about to say, Sadia Garrett went on Deion Cole's podcast
She
and was
said
like,
that
nigga
nigga's
was
jaw was moving.
moving, yeah,
I ain't chewing no gum. And the way she
yeah.
said, the way that she did his voice was how he sounded, because that's how my grandpa said, that's how they all sound. And I can hear him. I ain't chewing no gum. And I was like, damn, I should have put don't look at me. I already knew that. We all knew that already.
Yeah, we all knew that. We were trying to avoid the obvious, but like, yeah, that's a cocaine
Yeah, because
staple.
fun fact, take fun as you will. Fun fact, there was no beef between him and David Ruffin. They were actually friends, despite the fact that he was the replacement for David Ruffin. They were cool. You know what I'm saying? And so
Do you think they were cool because of that?
probably, you know what I'm saying? Birds of a feather, we stick together.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
So yeah, probably so.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Well, nothing really happened with them. They pick her up. She gets out. Her family's there. We meet the mom and daddy. Nothing happens for real, for real.
Yeah.
I would give you a lot more, but there wasn't much to give because they gave us so much with this other stupid couple.
Oh. Mm.
So let's move on.
Mm. 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 Mm.
That was them.
Yeah. Um. We're ending with the other couple, right?
Yes. So let's move on to Kirsten and Brady.
Oh, Zoolander.
Yeah, Kirsten and Brady. I don't have names for them yet.
I'll just call them White Power.
But they have, yeah, they have a. It's very it's white. Oh, Ozarks. That's why I call them.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that tracks actually.
So we meet Kirsten. She's 27. She lives in West Plains, Missouri.
Uh-huh.
And she likes men that are rough around the edges, to say the least.
Yes.
She has 2 children.
Uh-huh.
And their father is very active in their lives. We meet him in a very hillbilly atmosphere. He's wearing colorful coveralls, America coveralls or overalls. And when we meet him, he lets us know that he actively hates Kirsten. He thinks that she is the scum of the earth,
Yeah.
and that they will never get back together. She says the same for him, though.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
but
no, it's very
they're
mutual.
clearly, yeah, but they clearly fuck with each other on some platonic shit for the kids.
On some
right? 'Cause
co-parenting shit, yeah.
Yeah, because he looks at her car. He's just like, oh, fuck it. Now,
Did you mention
here's
his
the
supremacist
important
short
story.
overalls? Oh, okay.
His America coveralls. Now let's get into the story of them. So Kirsten and her ex were together for a long time, like high school and stuff. They got together. They had children, and while she was pregnant, she lived next door to a trap house, and in that trap house.
Yep.
lived, Brady.
Mm-hmm.
And there was some shit that kept missing off of her ex's truck.
Mm-hmm.
And because, you know, they don't believe in doors or locks or fences or anything in that part of the country. And so apparently there was some people at the trap house, you know, doing nefarious things. And so she
Stealing.
goes over there and she gets to the bottom of it and, you know, they fall in love. Now, she says that they didn't do anything until way after she had a baby and her and this nigga broke up. I don't believe that.
They've never done anything.
I don't believe that. Not me.
You think?
I don't believe that. I believe
you think he was
she
splooging
fucked
in
up
her
that.
splooge? You know, there's niggas into that.
Tiny Tim was inside.
There's
Absolutely.
niggas into that. You know, I got hollered at an uncomfortable amount of times while I was visibly pregnant.
There is one of the times I went to Philadelphia, there is a porn palace next to Ishka Bibbles.
I don't know. That's a Friday night.
Yeah. And I say porn palace because it's the largest pornery, I'm going to call it, the pornery I've ever been in. Porneria.
Wall porn.
Yeah, it was wall-to-wall porn. It was a porneria.
Porn gate.
Ponderia. Yeah.
It's a porneria.
Porneria. And so, like, they had a whole section of, like, pregnant porn.
I believe
Like,
that.
it was, like, ranging from vanilla pregnant porn to
Ebony pregnant
outlaw.
Porn. Oh, never. Oh, you meant
Like, I saw this lady who was pregnant. She was on, like, meat hooks.
No, I don't like that. I don't like that.
So it was like, you know, clearly like kink porn, but she was, I mean, clearly it's kink porn because it's pregnancy porn, but that's what she was doing.
I guess maybe the kink is I can't get you pregnant, so maybe that's I don't it's not because it's not my kink. I don't know what the reason is, but I
was
can only
told
assume.
that the love below feels better while in utero.
Oh. Huh, let me ask if he remembers.
Yeah, that is the
The love below, the love below.
the general consensus that it feels a lot better, a lot different. I think the viscosity is different and more pleasurable. When you are.
You just made me think of Roll Above K. The viscosity and velocity of the snatch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Copy.
But this is premium white trash.
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
this is
top tier.
This is grade A Lynchburg, Tennessee white trash. You hear me?
Yeah.
So he got locked up. Let's talk about Brady. So he got locked up for possession, trafficking of firearm and drugs, respectively.
Meth.
Yes. He's been in for 5 years. Now, according to her MAGA ex, you know, he's fucked up his parole hearing a couple times due to drugs in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
Currently, he's in the shoe.
Yeah.
She hasn't been able to talk to him. Normally, when people describe reasons why they're in the shoe, it's always in a, like, he didn't do anything wrong. They just did this. It's like, girl, you don't know what happened.
No, you don't.
They have not spent any time together on the outside of when he lived next door.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically, they've been 2 years of pen pal.
Yeah, but they are married already.
But they got married.
Yeah, they got married. I assume by proxy, as we learned on one of these who knows what fucking season or episode. And
apparently you get married being in the Philippines and also being in Alabama, wherever that nigga was from.
You know, niggas figure it out. She has a coffin ring because, you know, till death do us part.
Till death do us part. I thought that was cheeky and very drag of her.
It was. It was. It was like when Spice came out that coffin. It was like, I'm bored.
Yeah.
So it's girls' night out. Now, it tickled me a little bit because her ex got her car because he's doing some shit on her car. So, and remember at the beginning, she told us how small of a town it is, how everybody knows each other, and she hates everyone, clearly. Also, are you noticing these Zoolander fucking faces in her confessionals?
Yeah. The problem is she looks like this girl on current 90 Day Fiancé, which I will talk to you on a different program because I can't say my true feelings about that in public.
XG is trying to bully me into watching the show for y'all, and
girl, I'm telling you, I do not watch regular 90 Day Fiancé, but if Chris Rogers told you, Chris Rogers was like,
I know,
yes, miss, and he don't believe in it.
He doesn't.
He thinks what we do is stupid,
and
it is.
I fell into this.
Yeah. I can't get out.
But it's girls' night out. Her ex got her car, so she had to walk to the bar. Which then I was like, your homegirls didn't just say, well, we'll swing by and pick you
We'll scoop you up.
But anyway, she walks to the bar. They walk. They all meet at the bar. And one of her homegirls is Brady's ex and mother of his 11-year-old twins. How they became homegirls was that Zoolander slid into, I think her name is Corey's DMs.
Corey,
and was like,
hey, the non-traditional spelling.
On some girl boss shit, I don't believe in beef with other women. We both got kids. I'm with this nigga. We should be cool. So they've been cool ever since, right? And they have their little quad, which also includes her boss. Anyway, so
yeah, I thought they all work together too.
They probably do. I don't know how big this town. Everybody works at Joanne's Fabrics together.
Because the boss who was gagged the whole episode, the whole time that they were at finding out all the tea, she was like, bitch.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they all work together from what I gathered.
You are probably not wrong. And so, Corey's like, hey, love you, girl. Here are the facts. He hasn't called his children in X amount of time, and they're complaining about it. He has a history of being very mean and moody out of nowhere, and you haven't spent enough time with him to see that side of him. These are all the things I experienced. I'm just laying the cards on the table.
Mm-hmm.
And
her excuse was, well, he was on meth.
Yeah.
Which, yes, and. Yes, drugs and being in a bad way will allow you to be a complete and utter, dickhead to people.
See.
However.
Yes. It's a reason, not an excuse.
Yes, and now more than ever, you're going to have to deal with this idea of temptation being on the outside and even having to deprogram from being on the inside. So it's just a lot of
because this nigga been locked up for 5 years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, hasn't seen his children in 2, I believe. And, what does it look like for you to be a very present mother, have a very present father, whether you like him personally or not, and then to get with a nigga who's a deadbeat to his own kids? And she claims that is a deal breaker for her, but she also, you could see her riding that fence where it's like, well, let's see.
Yeah. That was them.
Yeah.
Last but not least, Matt Sharp in entertainment. I know normally you have demonstrated to us that you don't have, that you have a lot of nerve. You know what I mean? And we said this last year that they're going to have something with like a threesome
Did
type
we?
of
We say so many
show
things.
coming. I feel like and I feel like ever since Michael and Jazzy Shoulders and them, they've been trying really, really hard to get a throuple
Mm,
on this show, right?
mm.
They haven't really been successful with the gay shit, right? Like, remember we had the gays and that nigga would end up getting on meth or whatever. Um, Only successful gays he's always had was on 90 Day. The only
Oh,
they have a couple
Arturo. Armando.
Armando and Kenny, like,
Uh-huh.
so they try to find these alternative lifestyle um, couples
Loosely.
or relationships that are entertaining or whatever. But this
This is mess. This is
is not only
mess.
mess,
It's
it's also
irresponsible.
giving desperation.
It's irresponsible because it's toxic, is what it is. And I'm not using that
It's
as a
toxic.
buzzword. I, again, back to what I said a little bit ago. I ain't got no issue with anybody being poly. That's your business. You know what I'm saying? Y'all,
Uh-huh.
you know what you want for your relationship, and set those parameters and live. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. But all relationship needs to be healthy. Relationship needs to be healthy. Relationship, and this show, every couple they showed, whatever every group that they showed has a level of toxicity to it, which does not lend
Yes.
to a healthy foundation for these relationships.
Which I was I think I was talking about this on Blue Sky. I think the conversation was like gay movies because we're talking about pride and things, and I was saying how
Mm-hmm.
a lot of gay movies or content is white, and
Mm-hmm.
on top
Mm-hmm.
of that, a lot of white romance is rooted in violence. Um, like I was talking to somebody about 50 Shades of Grey,
Yeah.
and a lot of that is abuse and not like ethically or ethical BDSM. You know, a lot of times
Yeah.
people uh like in the show, this is we'll get to that in a second, but they briefly touch about unethical or ethical non-monogamy, and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of in these couples you can see right away it's not being practiced.
Not with
So
everybody. No, it's not,
not
and
with
it's not
everybody,
an
so
agreement
it's
in every. All right.
right. So it is this is mess because a lot of these people aren't being honest with themselves, or they are um well,
Settling
we'll
for
get to
something that
it.
goes against their spirit.
Right. Yeah. So before Love After Lockup ended, we had one more couple, which is a throuple. Now, to get ahead of ourselves, they will lead into what is this is poly. So they did all this hullabaloo. Mind you, we have like three more other couples on Love After Lockup to get to,
Yeah.
but they chose to CBS this like
Mm-hmm.
fucking Survivor
Mm-hmm.
and give us 90 minutes of some shit that ain't got nothing to do with the regular fucking show. With that being said,
And presented it in a way which I should have known, right? Okay, hold on. Top of the everything information. Trent, he's 50. They presented this as if it was a Love After Lockup couple, so that's how we will start it.
and technically,
Technically, but so Trent
eh,
is a 55-year-old white man who's a software license in software license compliance, essentially. Big.
AKA Michael Scott.
Oh my God!
He gives
Yes.
me he gives
Yes, he
me
does.
he gives middle management.
Yeah.
He is middle management,
Yeah.
especially of like not nothing corporate, but like middle management of like a movie theater.
He also gives me the love interest on Loot. Hold on, what's that man's name? Hold on.
Loot. That's
Nat
with Maya
Faxon.
Rudolph.
Yeah, he
Who?
plays Arthur. He's the like, white man she falls in love with after Jeff
Oh
Bezos cheats
yes,
on her.
yes, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
He gives me that too.
I never know his real name.
I just
the
Googled
white man
it.
that be his stuff.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Michael Scott too. So we start off with Trent and Big Nita, who's 39, and is in jail. This is where my antennas went up because it says she's in jail for DUI 2 months. So I was like, we never get it. Like, that's very minimal. And then I realized what was happening, right? So we start off with Trent being like, I'm not a sugar daddy. So we just think Trent is in this relationship with Big Nita, who, by the way, has locks. There's some sort of yaki happening.
Yes. Now, I do want to say this takes place in Redding, California. Redding is, I believe I've told you, I've been there quite often as a child.
Okay.
That's where our wild ranch is, and I used to go ranching and camping there as a child a lot.
Okay.
You know how often we talk about, like, there's desert people and there's mountain people,
Yeah.
and then there's beach people. Redding is it's like at a corner of like desert, mountain.
Yes, no, I understand
and
this.
Central California people.
I understand this, and correct me if I'm wrong, but let me try to figure out if I'm on the right page with you. When we did that family road trip back in 2022 and went to Portland and drove down the California coast to Monterey, remember I told you one of the stops was Trinidad, California. It was white people surfing. It was kind of chilly, but they were surfing. Lots of people on the beach. We hiked, we mountained, we beached, and they were ever so slightly zombie-ish. Everybody was kind of shocked to see us as a black family, but then not overtly hateful, but y'all are definitely MAGA as well. It was right
on the head. Right on the head. That's them. That's them.
And there's some redwoods at least within an hour's drive.
Yeah, the intersection is wild. It's like a Bermuda Triangle, but in California.
Yes, no, I experienced
and the people, and like they've only met like 2 black people in their entire lifetime.
Yeah,
and one of them was Obama.
Scary. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I am all right. I'm on the money. So I am not a sugar daddy, right? So we think he's in this relationship with this girl who's been in jail for 2 months. Then we meet Cammy, which is where I was like, where are we going? She's 54 years old, and in all capitals I have here, his wife. We've never gotten this on Love After Lockup in this way.
No.
And then we meet their youngest daughter, Zoe, who's 21.
I did not know I would become a fan of
until
in 2 hours.
I was like, our child is very open to.
A baddie has entered the chat. A baddie has entered the villa.
Okay,
I was not prepared.
You are not your parents. Like they gave you.
At first, I was concerned. I was like, "This is weird." And then we got to the next program, and I said, "Oh."
They also gave us some context, which I was not mad. Okay, so they met at a nude resort, right? All 3 of them, all right? Trent and Cammy have been married for
35 years.
35 years. I had put over there. I couldn't remember.
They were high school sweethearts.
High school sweethearts. Lost a son at 15 years old. Grew up deeply religious and continued to live that lifestyle as a family. And
until recently.
Yes, when their son passed away, the church was very, very
mean,
unsupportive,
evil.
Yeah, and like they pointed their finger at them and said, "You all must be mixed up in some evil shit, and that's why your child died." Real nasty shit, nasty work. So
meanwhile, the child just died of like a really. It was natural causes. He had some
genetic
weird
he had a genetic
condition.
Yes, and he wasn't even supposed to live to the point that he did, but he did. And so between that, the loss, and the way that they were treated at the place where they're supposed to find refuge, they up and moved. I don't even know where they were living before. I don't know if they said it. But they up and moved to Reading, and they decided we're living to the fullest. We are balls to the wall, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We're doing everything that we want to do because life is too short.
I got that, right? I was like, and when they framed it that way, I was like, okay, work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't got to like it because it's not me.
Exactly.
But this makes total sense.
It's the naivete of them that is the problem.
Yeah, it's the problem is Trent, and Trent being
go along
not
to get
knowing
along.
he's the problem. Yeah, he don't realize that he is literally, and even the way they have them set up in the confessional is foreshadowing.
Yo, and you see him back there
in every Matt Sharp Entertainment confessional, from Married to Millions, 90 Day, anything. If there's 3 people, them motherfuckers all show up on the same straight line.
No.
Dais.
They had
not this time, brother.
The ladies in the front, and Trent was in the back smiling for the camera.
Like that small burner. Like, you know, the burner with the small hand.
It's my Greca burner. It's where I make my coffee only.
Yeah,
or if I want something to lightly simmer.
Yeah. So I simmer my mashed potato milk.
So,
but yeah, that's what he's giving in the bag.
Now, the shade of this, I cackled. Sorry. It's like funny, but not funny. Yeah. She went back to jail. She was in jail before. She went to jail after the 3 of them had a throuples fight. And she battles with addiction. So she relapsed after the fight. That's the part that's not funny. She rear-ended somebody. Nobody died. She rear-ended somebody, and then she got put in jail. I just thought the throuples fight. I was like, how does that go? But anyway. Yeah. So so it was probably better.
That means I know what I need to show you for Patreon this week. I need to show you the episode of House Hunters where they had a throuple on.
Yes. So yes, you do need to do that.
It's very funny, and it goes exactly how you think it does.
And it's probably better that she got locked up, that things happened in this way, because then she had, a couple months to just, kind of calm Manani a little bit. But this is where my deep concern is coming in, right? You all are high school sweethearts. You're high school sweethearts from whatever small town you didn't tell us. You have been very sheltered most of your lives, and now you are like fully exploring. So there is a naivete there because there is some exposure that you have not had to life. And the problem is not you all exploring this lifestyle. The problem is the 2 of y'all are not ready for a person who battles addiction to come up in your family of 6's home. Because they got 4 living children, I believe.
That 5 living children.
Ah, okay. So
there was 6 in total.
Y'all been living this Monopoly, pizza on Fridays, we take a family evening walk life up until a few years ago. And now, I'm sure your children are like, yeah, be free. That's what Zoe's giving anyway for her parents. Like, I'm happy for you all. But also, you are not equipped to deal with a meth addict. And this lady is loose, okay?
Nah, she's a white lady. She's so loose that she actively wears like braids and got her girlfriend to wear braids too. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like,
ooh, the hair is stressing
me
out all episode, episode.
And not like regular braids. Like Nita got like Patra braids, and Cammy
pull
in
up
the
to my
next
bumper
episode,
braids. Cleopatra coming at your braids.
Yeah, Cammy ends up getting like Cook County nurse braids. So it's like, or Kings County nurse braids. Like it's just a lot going on.
Yeah.
But anywho,
Yeah. Big Nita's a party.
It's worthy of, yeah, it's worthy to point out though that Nita isn't really into Trent like that.
She's not into men like that.
She said when they met, I will fuck your husband to get to you.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, she's trying to get to you and that booty. That's been her goal since day one. And it's evident in all of the confessionals and when she gets out of the jailhouse and all of her interactions.
Where they commit a crime in front of the jailhouse.
Oh, yes, where she takes that little baby shot out of that Mardi Gras
and they all have,
mini cup.
Yeah, and they all have an open container as they get into the car while the sheriff drives by.
Just loose. And she's naked in the street changing her clothes because they're all exhibitionists, which is fine, but like why would you do that?
It's also Reading. Nothing happens in Reading. Again, it's
which is all the more why you shouldn't be getting in your Centra with the fucking open champagne bottle. They don't have nothing to do.
Did you hit a horse or a cow? Because there's no, you know what I mean?
No, she rear-ended a person. There are people there. And we know at least 3 of them.
Yeah.
9, actually, if you count that kid.
It had to be one of them. Well, anywho, she's out. They get home. Yeah. Right? They bought her a ring, by the way. A $5,000 ring. Because they want to solidify their relation.
It looks like an engagement ring from a cartoon. It's a high setting. It's a Cammy, the wife, acknowledges, I guess she has been grappling with this, but she now is full throttle admitting that she is in love with Big Nita now.
All the while, you know, they all get to washing their parts because at the beginning of the story, Trent was like, somebody's going to get fucked in this hot tub. The seedy girls, honey. The dolls, honey. Luscious Massacre should narrate.
Everything, nigga.
Because every time I turned this on, I was like, bricks! Creature!
We got to do some Luscious Massacre Patreon content.
Yeah, we'll watch her YouTube video. That's fun. So, he pops a blue chew.
Does.
He said, I gotta get my get right.
Yeah.
And it's very obvious that he's the cuck in this situation.
Let me tell you, because Big Nita only will like make out with him or whatever just so she can go right back to
because as soon as she was like, it was them two in the hot tub first. And they make it out, and first thing she asks is, "Oh, where's your wife?
Where's our wife?"
As soon as she gets in, it's just woof.
Did you go back to the jailhouse when she got out? She can go right over to Cammy. Like that is her queen.
She's
the reason for the season. Yeah, and Zoe.
Her daughter Zoe, because she act like that was her daughter.
It is her daughter.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm your mother now. So and Big Nita knows she's an acquired taste, so she's
very self-aware. She's I don't know about this hair, but she's very self-aware when it comes to...
I do not agree with this hair. I'm staunchly against it.
No, if there was a ballot on, if there was a measure on a ballot, I'd vote against it.
Yeah.
But
actively.
But this is the hands we're dealt, you know what I mean? Gotta find a book somewhere.
Yes.
So they all bone and mix juices in the hot tub, right? Fine. They also show us the toys. I do want to point out, because my question was,
who's using those anal beads?
Who's doing right? So Trent makes it very clear that he's straight. So he may or may not engage in anal stuff, but only with women. So
Cammy also now she's identifying as pan, but she, for all intents and purposes,
she's metasexual.
Yeah, and so but she ain't eating no pussy though.
She don't suck no dick. She don't eat no pussy. She don't eat booty. So in my head, I was like, well, Trent, you had a loss
Hello,
too,
princess.
bro.
Everybody,
But whatever.
right? I was like,
Everybody sucks here. Where meanwhile, Nita is like, strictly clitly.
yeah.
But she'll do what she needs to do to get the job done.
And she
you
has a
know?
bedroom.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So next day, we're basking in the warm, glowing afterglow, and
The morning after.
yeah, and of course, she got shit to do. She got to go see a PO. She got to go to meetings. She got to go get some shit turned on.
Mm-hmm.
All the while, Cammy and Trent are like, "Let's propose today."
Yeah.
So Cammy takes her around to her meetings and shit. Mm-hmm. Takes them 7 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Now, part of me was like, they probably ducked off and, did a little meow, meow, meow.
Yeah, maybe so. I thought the same thing. Cause she be itching to get her alone to herself.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna get you alone.
But it was
Very
all
Robin
the
Thicke
plan
too.
so that Trent could set up the commitment.
What was there to set up? They brought a cake.
Yeah, them circle
That
cakes
wasn't
you
even
all love on
cake.
the
It
internet.
was
A
I
red
don't know what that
velvet
was.
pile.
Confection of something of sorts.
Yeah.
And they put the ring on it.
Mm-hmm. That cartoon ring.
And they kind of were like, they sat down. There was no get down on one knee.
No.
They just kind of just stood there like when your
Sweetie?
parents talk to you about moving or something.
Exactly.
No,
it was like an adoption conversation. Like, you're a part of our family now, and which is beautiful when a kid needs a home. So they're like, yes, we want to commit ourselves to you. This is our commitment to you. You are a part of our relationship in marriage now. And we want to show that with this jewelry. The symbol. And so then we go to This Is Polly. So jazz hands.
Let's take a break. Because that was that for Love After Lockup.
Yes, and we have a little bit more from their story.
Yeah, but we'll transition to that because this is Polly. So let's take a break, and we'll be back with more Jade and XD. Hit it, and we're back. So we're changing gears here. We're going into this non-consensual program that we were, coerced into watching.
Me twice.
This was surviving Matt Sharp is crazy. So this is Polly. He's already bastardized one network known as TLC, so why not do it at WEtv?
Exactly.
This is Polly follows several romantic groups, partnerships and things, and how they navigate. We did not take notes, but it's going to be a general conversation. We both recall vividly what happened because that shit was fucking crazy. Don't know if we'll continue covering it, but it's worthy to talk about. So we'll start with Trent, Nita, and Cammy.
Yes.
We're finishing off from where they were last in Love After Lockup. They propose to her, adopt her, I guess. I don't know. And of course she says yes.
Yes.
She's been a part of their lives for about 7 years, and they've been living together for like 2. So why not?
She got a room, you know what I'm saying? And she's a part of their lives. But the way she's been a part of their lives is that their children are all aware. A couple of very close and trusted friends. But for the most part, their families, because of that church background, are not aware of. I know, they're a little loose probably in their eyes now. They moved and they're like, I don't know what they got going on over there, but I know it's not right. It's that type of conversation, right? But
Yeah.
Big Nita in her chaos, because she lives very freely, which is great, is like, hey, I'm not no secret bitch. You know what I'm saying? So
Love me out loud.
if you all said we together, then everybody needs to know we together. So she proposes that they announce themselves on Facebook, is what I assumed.
Yeah, I didn't know because I'm like, how do you come out at like 50? Like, like what do you like? Do you
It's
just send out a mass
complicated.
text?
Um,
You
I think they posted
know.
it on Facebook. That's what I gathered from this.
Well, yeah, because they had a draft email. They were doing all this. They enter Zoe because they were like, Zoe, come in here and proofread this shit. Zoe enters like a baddie in. It's how they produce the show too. It's so
Yeah.
funny, like in Love Island. So she comes in. She's like, yes, I'm Zoe. I'm the baddest bitch. I'm also in a poly relationship. You bitches can never. Um,
I'm 21.
she's
I'm
in
at the peak of my life.
yeah,
Like all of that.
yeah, men ill. Like I'm like, yes, T.
Mm.
Um, it's nice that their kids are supportive of them, and Zoe's kind of like, fuck it, it's y'all lives. Y'all are
Yeah.
50,
Yeah.
like whatever. Um, Trent is worried about his parents and how they feel and being a disappointment. And then my question was, how old are they?
Because nigga, like I just can't imagine. Like I've already
That's
disappointed
how I
Donna.
don't.
I feel like
This is
I
why I don't.
I can't imagine just like being so deeply entrenched at this point that with my AARP, I am also still like, damn, I'm gonna get in trouble.
This is why I'm about to get canceled. This is why I don't believe in how you DL like you like 50. Like you know what I mean? Like or talking about I'm not out. Nigga, why? You're 48, Gerald. Like there's no like you've lived enough life. I'm not saying you gotta walk around with a dick on your chest, but I'm also not
You're like, how
saying
many
you
more
gotta take
family
about
barbecues do you need to go to?
right.
I'm just
There's
playing.
only so like how
But also
you can no longer say
weaponizing people's relationships and like weaponizing that, like I'm gonna cut you off and seclude you to loneliness because I don't agree with what you do in the bedroom where I wouldn't be anyway, is really really harmful. So the fact that people even make people feel this way is clearly the ultimate problem here. But also like at a certain point, that's like being like 45
it
and
gets
being
to
like,
be a point.
not a nice person because I had a bad childhood. I'm really sorry for that. But now at this stage of life, you have acknowledged that you deserved better, but it does not give you the right to go out in society and be a fucking dickhead. And so, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? At a certain point, you have to take personal
You had some
responsibility and
time to
say,
figure it out.
I wasn't raised right. I'm going to do better from that. So
Right.
I get what you're saying, and also I hate
Yeah,
the people who
I don't have
create these
sympathy with people.
environments. I know you don't because you don't have sympathy.
Yeah, I don't. No, and it's not because of the fact that like
I'm just playing.
because people make coming out way harder than it needs to be, right? They think that's coming out like it's fucking brain surgery and like you survived cancer. No, you just like dick every now and
Well,
then,
that's
right?
because
And you
people
have to
make
deal
it
and you
hard
have
for
to deal
people to
with
come out.
yes, if you in your 20s.
No.
You get what I mean? Like I get it. If you were telling me somebody who is fully detached, grown, has a 401k, they see their parents every other holiday or whatever, and you're not relying on them, anybody else to pay your bills or whatever the fuck, and you mean to tell me I'm discreet?
No,
I'm on the down low?
I have no dog
No.
in this fight.
No.
I don't. No, I'm not.
No, that's fucking crazy, dog. You're 50, Gerald.
It's a choice. It's a choice at that point. But I still am not going to take the blame off of the people who create the environments for people to even feel like they have to do that. And also grow up, Gerald.
This is what I said earlier. You know, this is the hand you're dealt with. You got to find a book somewhere.
No, you
and
don't.
So,
but what if it's nil though, nigga? What if you go in nil, nigga? What if you ain't got no books?
Okay, well, that's untrue. There's always a way.
I agree because I'm a good spades player, but
exactly survival of the fittest. See. It's just very hard for me to stomach at like, and I get it, right? Back to these people, right? Because not only are y'all old, y'all are old and white. When do y'all have like shame?
He got shame. That's his shame is that's the problem.
Let me not be this flippant. Let me take this back.
Okay.
If you have the audacity to be in this type of dynamic,
yeah, also,
like, you know what I mean?
Like pick a side.
You can't tell me you up here with cameras and you got a key grip in your fucking bedroom.
I know.
After you just showed us your anal beads, and all of a sudden I can't tell my mom.
I know.
Like, you know what I mean?
You
like,
are right.
That's fucking crazy.
You got a chancleta hanging over your dick in this framed photo as soon as niggas walk into the foyer. You right. You got the anal beads. You got a hot tub that you can't allow any of your guests to get in, but you can't tell them why.
Right here. But all of a sudden, I'm afraid of disappointing my father.
But my 87-year-old father is going to be so mad at me.
He's going to cut me off. What? You live in Reading. Everything is $1.
Oh God! Okay.
Any fucking way. Their whole thing is them trying to come out to the family, and I think that's weird. But that was them.
Yes.
Let's move on to let's talk about BQ and Caterpillar.
Oh.
Tamina.
Yeah.
So there's another couple named BQ and Tamina. BQ looks like the detective in Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And Tamina looks exactly like a Bratz doll.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's like the aesthetic. Like that was her goal. She has really big eyes, and to go with that, even larger colored contacts.
Yes.
Like her eyes look like, you know, in the city how they have those delivery robots.
Yes.
And like on the sides, their names are like Colleen and like Steven. She looks like one of those about the face. It's always funny when they name those things, because I definitely saw Astrid today when I went to go drop off my ballot.
Deborah.
Yeah, they're always so obscure name, Astrid.
Oh, y'all gotta name
Colleen.
a new baby Deborah. I need to meet a baby Deborah.
And yes, both.
Yeah.
Both versions, Deborah
and Deborah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like zebra. But
yeah.
Exactly.
Because I haven't met a Deb in a very long time.
I haven't either.
Know.
I don't know a Deb born after 77.
No. Not since they shut down a factory in a town.
Okay.
I mean?
It might be a middle name, but y'all don't go by that.
Yeah. So BQ and Tamina, they live in Long Island. BQ cannot keep his dick in his pants.
No, and he's a fucking he don't even have standards at all. Like,
no, he likes to fuck as long as you know, the person has a fat ass and maybe a uterus, Not sure.
Yeah,
That may or may
insane.
not be a requirement as long as they got a fat ass and titties. He's in it.
Yeah, and he
And
prefers an ass
to,
that's not procured by cornbread and collard greens and genetics.
yes. Because uh, Tamina is, built. It's a lot of ordered parts.
Yeah, 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 for sure, refurbished.
She got a little esteem problem because
Yeah,
because I don't want to say she could do
she can
she
absolutely
can do better, but uh, so like he continuously cheats, and as a means as a solution, she decides to open up the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Because he's
that
gonna
would
cheat
keep him
regardless.
honest. Yeah.
Crazy.
However, it got to the point where he was fucking on her BFF
Yeah, for years.
for years, and we find out later that she ain't know. But he lied and told her that nothing happened between them. They was just talking and things. And so she shut it down,
Yeah.
right? She closed the relationship. Now they're exploring and wanting to open it up again. So she found her a thick Latina who slid in her DMs. And so they all go out on a date to like Benihana's or something. And so they're asking get to know you questions. And it comes out that BG lied to Tamina about fucking on the girl. He actually did fuck on this girl. And not only 4 years ago, like it's supposed to be, it happened just maybe a month or two ago.
And all this while, he's been telling his wife that he's never fucked on this lady. Again, the major problem here is that she's only opening this relationship again because he's going to cheat regardless. And I know he has a small pito. I know he does. You can tell. That probably he's got to do a lot to get it going as well. He just gives me that. They go on this date, and the Latina lady is like calling out all the bullshit. She's asking the questions about the friend / lover, and you can see her squinting her eyes up at the dynamics of this relationship.
Yeah. And she's like, I don't want to be in no situation where, A, y'all not being honest with each other. 2, this is a band-aid for a larger problem. Y'all don't need to be open. This is, being polyamory is not a solution to a problem.
Exactly.
It is not that at all. And so Tamina's out there looking ashy and embarrassed because she was up here defending this man for the last 4 years, saying that they never fucked and blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, he's laying it low and spreading it wide as of a few weeks ago.
Also, couples, if you are soliciting a third for your relationship, what makes you think, just because y'all are coming out as a couple, that this person wants to involve themselves in some messy fucking situation? You know what I'm saying? They're living their lives footloose and fancy fucking free. The last thing they want to do is enter a relationship of mess. Figure your shit out before you all solicit somebody else for this. Don't go ruining somebody else's life. Fix your fucking lives before you go doing that. And then on top of that, why would I, as a single person, want to enter a throuple with a couple where the only reason they're opening their relationship is because the man's going to cheat, which means I don't have any faith in you. And then what? You going to bring the both of us something? I'm cool on all of that. They need to kick them off this show because he's an irresponsible asshole. And she don't have enough balls to stand up and just get out of this relationship.
We have 2 more couples.
Oh, Lord.
Let's take a break, and we'll be back with the blacks of the show. Hit it, Claude. And we're black. So we're talking about This Is Polly, and we have two more couples to go.
Mm.
I would like to talk. I would like to go on to Marley and Bri.
Oh Lord.
Presented by Zeus.
Yeah. This is where it becomes non-consensual, because I said I was never watching Zeus programming. Wasn't doing it.
And this is straight from Zeus's catalog.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like
Yep.
Batty Chains and all.
Yep. Yep.
Marley and Bri are two I'm assuming cis women
Yeah.
who are in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and they are in a polycule. They are always open and ready, like a Little Caesars.
Mm-hmm.
Breeze said they want 999,000 bitches. Like, that's what they want.
And we get to the third problematic relationship, because
Yeah, because they want it all or nothing at all,
Mhm.
right? No O-Town. And so
also a list of criteria.
they have a list of criteria. Now, a part of me did not disagree with any of this list because they don't want pillow princesses,
Yeah, fair.
right? You got to pay your own bills.
Yeah, this is not a group home.
No hot fish.
You clean your parts.
And essentially not being so jealous, or like kind of like, mind you,
Yeah. Yeah, remember why you here.
yes,
Mhm.
yes.
Oh, and fat ass.
Oh yeah. You gotta be you gotta have a wagon.
Yeah.
A lot of these things are achievable. I didn't disagree. But it's also but I also was like, so this is like a training camp, because they all new women have a 6-month window
Yes, a holding
to
period.
reach to reach their max optimal level of success
Mm-hmm. To prove
before
themselves.
they cross to,
Yeah.
yes, it's like I don't know if it's like a baddie training program,
Yes.
or like a yeah,
Yeah.
because we see what happens at the end of 6 months. So anywho, they have these two, they live in Las Vegas, I should say, and so they which I find it so interesting how they find all these black people, because it seems like they only got black women in their group, but they manage currently about 25 to 30 women. Now, to make it even more complicated for you, one of them is married to a man.
Yes.
Still.
What's her name again?
I think this is Bri. Which one is Bri? I think, because it's Marley and Bri. I'm going to say it's Bri.
Okay. All right,
Marley is the
let's
stud.
say yes, Marley's the stud and Bri is the femme who is
the BBW.
Yes.
And she says that.
Self-proclaimed, by the way.
Uh-huh.
She is married to a man who she was married to
17 years.
Yes. And they are still currently legally married, but I believe they have been separated for 3 years.
It's given auntie and uncle type of marriage dynamic.
Yes, because also the reason why they haven't gotten divorced is because she says hasn't been ready to make it that official, which means they are still in some form of contact. And I want to say she got into this because they opened their relationship.
They met Marley, and
yes,
that's how
yes
they said, we'll dump this zero.
And
essentially
they treated him like the Trent, and
Oh, he got Trented.
He got Trented, yeah, and they etched him right on out. They Trented him right on out of there. Trenched him.
Yeah.
Trent. So that's terrible. Sorry, Trent. You did it to yourself.
You did it to yourself.
He don't know no better.
They have a particular love interest that they want to take out, named Key. Key is a short baddie. They both light up when they talk about her.
Yes,
because they go through a list of their ladies, and they're just kind of like yeah. But Key light up.
Yeah, both of them.
So they decide to take Key out before they give her baddie chain, and so they go take her to driving and stuff at a Grand Prix situation. Yeah. So then they get to where you buy food and stuff, the concessions, and they sit her down. Camera. Natalie Nunn is over here. Yeah. I'm sure Tanisha's over here. And they're
the nigga with the dead eyes is back there who owns the network.
And they like, here's your baddie chain. Like, you've been here for 6 months.
Yeah. Do you got love for Red J? Yeah.
And Kia was like, yes.
I'll think about it.
But I'll think about it.
And they were offended.
They definitely were. They said, bitch. Because they definitely believe that they're a prize. Yeah. And I think that's cute. Because apparently, and I should say, we should have started this in the beginning, they're a social media couple.
Yes, they are self-proclaimed content creators and influencers.
Yeah, they have 20 million followers on Facebook. I have never... The internet is so big.
Viral on Facebook is a foreign concept for you, girl.
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I've never seen them, and I've stepped in lesbian content like Fruit and Pre. Okay. You know what I mean? Like even then, like, you know what I mean? Because nobody stays on Facebook. You would have thought that I would come through it on Reels or something. I follow Roland K. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like they would have come up in somehow.
Love Roland Up K and the older lesbian couple who be dressed in the same and doing the synchronized dances in their living room.
Yeah. So I engage in ladies who love ladies content. So I'm surprised I have not got total shout out to Red Lobster. They're closing the Times Square location. They used to have a ladies who love ladies happy hour. Yeah, no. My homegirl met her wife there. I told her that was like.
I'm like, they should just close Times Square.
Yeah, legally they can't though. It's interesting. Like legally they have to keep like billboards on. It's so fascinating.
I know. It's just like they can't do nothing to King's Theater, which I do like. I appreciate that.
Yeah, because of historical. But yeah.
Trixie and Katya are coming, by the way.
Oh, good. Good. But yeah, that was them, Bri and Marley.
990,000 bitches. That is very lofty. What are y'all gonna do with that? Again, here is the problem of this particular So the first couple is naive and they about to get taken on a meth ride. The second couple, this is not forced, but this is a lack of love for self and why we're entering this. Now with them, y'all want a harem of ladies for what? You can't even invest properly into a relationship when you got that many people. This is at this point this is a brothel. This is gonna become we just fucking on each other and going out on dates sometimes. And it was 1,000 bitches. Does that even become safe? Because these bitches, like, what are we doing here? And now we will come to the last.
The Yahweh family of Orlando, the Yahweh cult of Orlando, Florida.
Yahweh boy.
Ooh, the cult of Yahweh boy. So we meet Yahweh prophetic.
I'm a little nauseous.
I'm not being none of it. It might sound like I'm being facetious, but I'm just calling it down the line.
Oh, you took these notes.
No, I recall every little
okay.
bit because I said this is crazy.
Because it gave it gave nigga Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, it is literally the Cult of Nature Boy.
No, because we got Offred, which was of Fred, of Jonathan, of Samson. These are all of Yahweh.
Yes, all of Yahweh. Yahweh means love in Hebrew. So prophetic or Yahweh poetic is the dude. He's one of them people that knows he's handsome.
Yes.
I think he looks like a very large cat.
Yes, he does.
He also looks like boy Elgin Charles.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, sorry.
Masculine
Elgin Charles. Sorry.
Not you, the male Donnie McClurkin. How Elgin catches strays, nigga. He does look like he looks like a big cat. He looks like a big cat. And he also definitely tells people he's part Indian. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. Knowing damn well that's just white in the family. So anywho, y'all gotta stop telling y'all got Indian in your family. That's white.
No, nigga, that's
so y'all do an ancestry test, y'all gonna be gagged.
Yeah,
that happened to me and my family. They was like, it's like I knew it. Wasn't nobody's black foot. Anywho. The Yahweh family. There's 22 niggas in this John.
Yeah.
There is Yahweh poetic met. He first met Dabash, and then from there he took on 3 other queens. So there is Yahweh poetic, Yahweh Dabash, Yahweh Mahdi, Yahweh Crystal asterisk, and Yahweh Jasmine asterisk. We'll get to Crystal and Jasmine in a minute. Now, they all have. I need to know if these are all his children.
I believe so.
Well, if that's the case, he has 17 children.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are all. He is the only one that can date other people.
Yes.
The women, the queens who are brought on, they all work and provide income to the house pot, including himself. Yahweh poetic is always actively dating and bringing new queens into the home.
And they are not sister wives. They're also very clear about that. They are not sister wives.
Autonomous.
They are wives. So they was like,
yes.
We fuck on him, we fuck on each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some of them help each other out. Some of them aren't into lady loving, but some are. Everybody's black except for Crystal. Now,
I think
as soon as I saw her, I had the problematic thought of this will be the one that fall out of line. And then
she don't want. You saw she was on.
She want, and I was like, oh, she want to be loved out loud.
Yeah, she's like, so Yahweh prophetic, the nigga, don't he does not believe
every
in
day
celebrating.
Is the anniversary.
Yeah,
every day is Valentine's Day.
Exactly. He does not, and because there's so many of us, we are not celebrating. That is irresponsible fiscally. Blah 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 blah. He does not believe in celebrating anniversaries. Crystal, it's like, yeah, damn all that. I don't care what these bitches tolerated. We celebrating our anniversary, and it's today, nigga. And you gonna take me out, and you gonna buy me a gift and some flowers, and we going on a date.
Yeah, Yahweh white girl said, "Love me out loud."
Yeah, and
meanwhile, Yahweh don't call me white girl. is like,
Please.
I have a problem with that.
Yeah. And they came in at the same time. So it's a pissing contest. And
That girl looks exactly like Mona. That's crazy. But yeah. She's upset because she is like, I want to be loved out loud too. Meanwhile, Dabash and Madi, they're the vets,
yeah.
of the season. They're like, girl, listen,
Girl, you don't even need to deal with that nigga.
yeah. However, they are seeing that this dynamic is not equitable.
Yes.
Like they had a meeting and they just now the older queens they don't have an issue really. They're kind of like, listen,
I think they
one
enjoy
man's
being
nut is another one's not
exactly exactly that.
But like he'll be in one girl's room a lot more than the other, and Jasmine got an issue with that.
And as of late,
right?
he'd been in the white girl's room.
Yeah.
And the don't call me white girl is like, you never sleep in my room. You never sleep in there. He's like, nah, that ain't true. And he is actively dating other people to bring them into this fold.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fold.
He ends up taking Yahweh white girl to dinner for their anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he breaks it to her that there's about to be another Yahweh entering the villa. I do want to say that his children are very cute, but they're also named Yahweh.
Yeah, it's like Yahweh Malika, Yahweh Denise, Yahweh Rudy, Yahweh Theo. Yeah.
Yeah, adorable children. One on the way as well.
Yeah, Yahweh Sandra. We're going backwards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Yeah.
So this season they're going to deal with a lot of jealousy. Also, they talk about how Crystal and Jasmine are very new to the life, and so Dabash and Madi are like, y'all got to grow out of that that jealousy nonsense.
Yeah.
So
it won't serve you, girl.
Yeah. But that was them. I don't see myself watching this show.
No, I don't. No, because this just feels like a bastardization of people who are truly committed to this. I hate calling things lifestyles because of how black people.
It's like Journey.
Exactly, but for all intents and purposes, this particular lifestyle, I feel like you all are bastardizing the people who actually operate in these dynamics in a healthy manner. And so Matt Sharp is not here to display this in a responsible way. And while is Love After Lockup responsible? No. Is 90 Day Fiancé responsible half the time? No. Because niggas are irresponsible.
Especially not this season.
But also, like, this is an intentional circus. And I know poly people, and they are consenting humans who are in healthy dynamics. Does that mean that doesn't come along with some challenge and some things like that? No, but you're not having these conversations under that light. And so, yeah, I'm cool on it. It just feels like a showcase.
Yeah. Wasn't really my zhuzh.
When them bitches said they want 1,000 bitches, I was like, all right, and then the Yahweh, I can't. I'm like,
I do want to watch the next episode though, because I need to see the little white queer couple, because I just need to see the dynamic.
Okay.
Because I feel like that might be the messiest without them all, because you know how baristas work. So.
And with that being said, we will.
Thank you for tuning in for this supersized episode of Jade and XD. Share it with all your friends and everybody, and we'll see you all next time.
Remember, Love After Lockup is exclusively on Patreon for the season. And so the first episode's always free, but you can catch a recap of every single episode on Patreon. And if you are ever bored or stuck in prison with a very limited amount of internet, you can go listen to all of the other thousands of recaps that we've been doing over the years.
Yeah. Until next time, friends, Bye.
Toodles.